Welcome to the weekend with me, Steve Savant, national insurance columnist and financial color commentator. Today on Welcome to the Weekend, I'm on producersweb.com, one of the top insurance industrial sites, a place where I write articles, blogs, and tweets. One of the top sites. If you want to see what's going on in the industry, we recommend it. And one of those things that we recommend is to go out to our site and look at this article I wrote called Compliance Defiance, Don't Judge Me. Actually, when I wrote this, everybody said, Steve, you're one of the most compliant guys I've ever met. And it's really true. I've been in this business almost 30 years. I came in through the career system. I always was trained, especially when we got into securities, to train to exactly submit everything that we were going to communicate to the client or in any public domain. We'd submit it to compliance and let them approve it, change it, or whatever. It was okay for a long time on the security side because I really didn't know it enough to be really good at it. So I had no problem submitting my security side of advertisements and all the public domain information that I wanted to do to show to clients. But on the life insurance and annuity, non-FINRA product, I kept sending up different documents, different advertisement, different public domain articles, and I'd always have them refused, or a lot of times it would just be a tough idea because they didn't want to, they didn't understand life and annuities, so they couldn't really make an assessment. And my basic part of my article here is my long-standing gripe and basically today's weekend rant on why I really had a problem submitting this. And now with social media and internet video, it's even become more complex because we can't tweet, we can't blog, and we can't write articles about non-FINRA if you're licensed without submitting it to a compliance officer. Now the problem is I have no problem submitting anything to a compliance officer as long as they actually know life insurance and annuities. The bulk of this article is my protest on that whole item, which is if I'm going to submit my non-FINRA tweets, blogs, articles, client communication, and other things that go into the public domain, I want to make sure that my compliance officer actually understands what's going on. And so if they don't understand life insurance and annuities, the tax laws that relate to it, and some of the product issues and ideas, especially when we have to use words like guarantee, I know I'm going to have a problem. And so what I did was I went out of my way to find a broker-dealer that understood what we do, and that's why I moved my practice to another broker-dealer who understood that non-FINRA product doesn't have to go through the compliance area, and best part of probably is that they don't take a haircut on my commission. So that's why I'm looking at Compliance Defiance. I have no problem submitting my information, any of my tweets, blogs, or articles, as long as the person who's reading it actually understands life insurance and annuities in the public domain. Companies in our business are always touting service, products, and underwriting, and we do that too. But here's the difference. Now enter the world of the elite producer with a value package that cuts us out of the pack, a BD that approves social media marketing of non-FINRA products and doesn't take an override. With the best competition desk in the industry, and for our loyal producers, a true group health plan. No one offers that. Brokers Alliance does. Well, welcome back. It's Steve Savant again. And of course, I'm on producersweb.com, one of the top insurance industrial sites in the United States. Huge place where I write articles, blogs, and tweets. And most of the things that I write about are probably things just like you. If you're a non-FINRA rep, you probably say, hey, I don't really deal with the compliance because I'm really not security licensed. But if you're security licensed, this is an issue. And this is my article about having compliance officers who can review life and annuity products and be able to check in on our social media, our tweets, our blogs, and our articles, and our client communication. This is very important to me, and it's becoming more important as everybody's moving out to the internet with internet video and social media networking. We like it because even using LinkedIn and Facebook, comments like this sometimes can be construed as client communication. So if you're doing non-FINRA and you're looking for a new idea, some of our relationships, our new broker-dealer relationship, is really helping out because we're allowed to do these very things we're talking about. So am I compliant defiant? Not really. I just want my compliance officer to be able to understand life and annuities, the tax issues that go with it, the human physiology for underwriting. I'm just asking somebody to be educated. If you're going to assess me, if you're going to judge me, know what you're talking about. I'm Steve Savant. Have a great weekend.